I raised the vase high. I smashed it to the floor with all my strength. With a loud crash, the expensive vase shattered into pieces. I reached into the sharp shards. I picked out one smooth piece. I wrapped the edge with cloth. I tied it tight with tape. Soon, a rough pair of sunglasses took shape. This pair looked cheap, but after a full week trapped inside this mansion, it was a lifeline. I climbed up the furniture toward the ceiling, left hand holding a sharpening rod, right hand holding a spoon. I chipped away at the vent frame. I wanted to remove the safety glass blocking it. If I got inside, I could escape. Soon, I cracked open a gap in the frame. Debris fell like snow onto my face. The sunglasses shielded my eyes. I could keep working. My speed increased, but then I saw it. A bolt was buried inside the frame. I tried to twist it with my hands. It wouldn't move. Cold fear hit me. I pried the whole frame open with a knife. Underneath were 12 bolts in total. They locked the safety glass in place. My way out was sealed. Panic surged as I searched the mansion. I needed a wrench, but the owner had prepared for this. Every drawer was filled with useless kitchenware. Then the broken air conditioner turned on. Cold air blasted through the room. The temperature dropped fast, from 100 degrees down to 43. I wrapped myself in a blanket. I stared at the window in despair. Inside, I felt hollow. At night, I curled up in the living room. I chewed on cold food, my eyes fixed on the dark flowers on the wall. Suddenly, the TV monitors lit up. I turned my head. A janitor sat outside the mansion gate. Joy exploded inside me. I rushed to the door like a madman. I smashed the iron pot against it. I wanted him to hear me, but the steel inside the door blocked the sound. I scribbled a message. I tried to slide it under the door, but the door sealed flush with the floor. Not even thin paper could pass through. Frustrated, I threw the paper away. I slammed the pot against the door again. I screamed until my throat tore. Exhausted, I collapsed on the ground. The janitor noticed nothing. He stood up and left by elevator. No one knew when he would return. I wrapped myself in the blanket. I stumbled back to the living room. I dropped onto the mattress. Part of me wanted to die in my sleep, but survival forced me on. Days later, my food was gone. Hunger gnawed at me. I had no choice but to keep trying. I tore off a chair leg. I carved a wrench-shaped groove into it. I climbed back up to the vent. I locked the groove onto a bolt. I twisted with all my strength. The wood snapped in half. It fell to the floor.